Welcome to the Aquagoat AMA, held here live on Twitch. We've got Janelle, we got Janae's, myself, and we also have Hydra. A little tired, as you can all tell, but we're working hard on top of migration and other things for the project. Always a crazy time in crypto. Luckily, Bitcoin and everything else is rising up, and it looks like we have some price action on our chart as well. If you guys have any questions, we'd love to answer them. So feel free to drop it in the chat below, and let's get this started. Just open up the Twitch on my phone here.
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
So my
Sweet.
Okay.
it says network error for me. Is it the same thing for you guys? Or is it just...
I'm connected.
Yeah, I'm connected as well.
It's just my internet.
I'm
the Wi-Fi Wi-Fi issues never end.
So do we can while the questions build up, we can jump into a couple of the updates with the migration, obviously the exchanges, charity, get that stuff out the way, and then answer the questions.
Sure, I guess kind of dive into migration stuff. If anybody did apply to the migration request form, please have patience. Right now we have over 25,000 people that have applied so far. Each case being checked off one by one, essentially, to make sure that they qualify. We do have a short list already, but we're also making sure that people who sent in the wrong information are getting accommodated. So this means people who didn't send a wallet address. A lot of people, when they were asked for just their wallet address, they sent in just the word MetaMask or just the word Trust Wallet. Some of them even just put the contract for the old token. So we're also reaching out to those people to make sure that they're getting accommodated. Even for people who filled out the older request form, I know there's still some people who also haven't been helped out there, but rest assured that we're doing our best to make sure everybody is covered. Again, it's over the tens of thousands of people that we are helping out here. But overall, we've helped over 20,000 people on the chain and over 20,000 people holding on exchanges all around to be able to get migrated. So we appreciate your patience as we continue to migrate people. Last day to migrate is going to be this upcoming Friday, October 8th. So please make sure that you at least fill out the form. Don't do anything with your tokens yet until you hear from our email support at aquagoat.finance. After we process your request, it does take some time, but after we process it, we will send you instructions on what to do next. So please do not do anything with your tokens yet. Do not move them. Do not send them anywhere. Wait for instructions coming from support at aquagoat.finance, and then we'll be able to get you migrated after that point. That's about it for for migration update from my side here.
I did want to say that the time deadline is 11:59 p.m. UTC for October 8th. So make sure you send it in by then. And also, if you're sending us multiple emails, it's not going to move you up the queue. It's not going to help us go faster. We did put on the instructions on the website, also on the form itself, also in our videos, also like on all of our social medias, that there is a 2 to 3 week turnaround time. That if you submitted that form and it shows that you submitted it, you just have to wait for our email, and only from the email support at aquagoat.finance. Like if you send us like multiple follow-ups, like there's already so many emails that like that sending us more emails is not going to help us go faster. So if you've been waiting for a while, like that's normal.
I can jump into some exchange news. So most of the exchanges have migrated. We have Bitmart, they migrated, LBank, Buy BEP. We did get listed on a new exchange today, LA Token. We listed a few weeks ago, P2P, B2B. So that's 2 new exchanges since the migration. As far as exchanges that aren't migrated yet, we have Hotbit and we have Bitcher. To be full transparent, Hotbit is a little further along than BitTrue is. Hotbit did notify us and say they were on vacation.
Mhm.
I think the earliest they'll start working again is the 9th. BitTrue is a little further behind in the migration progress, so this is kind of out of our hands right now. We've done our part. It's just basically in their hands right now. And then once they get back to us, we can continue on that migration. But for right now, we have no control over how fast they move along.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to add, at least for Hotbit as well. They already have actually the tokens to replace like the V1 tokens that they have. So any holders that are on Hotbit, trust me, the tokens are there on Hotbit. The functions are just ceased. But essentially, once Hotbit gets back into business, they'll be able to. I think it's probably just integrating the contract into their system at this point. So once they're back from vacation, you'll be able to see your tokens soon. Just a reminder, because I did see this come up when we had the Bitmart migration go through as well. It is a it's a reverse token split, so we are consolidating the supply, right? It's a 100-to-1 swap, so don't be surprised that you're going to be getting less tokens. This is just to make sure that it's following accordingly to the supply. It's not that you're losing the amount of tokens you're getting. You're actually getting the equivalent amount of tokens. It's just adjusted according to the new supply, which is 100 times less.
Yeah.
So each token is worth more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. What else?
Also, don't trust any of the comments or DMs or anything from anybody who claims to be Aquagoat support, or anybody asking you to verify your wallet or connect it to something. We have never, ever asked for seed phrases. We've never asked for any kind of private information. So it's not us. Just be cautious when interacting with anybody on the internet. The only source of information that you should trust is our website, www.aquagoat.finance. Our only Twitter, official Twitter account, is at AquaBSC. Any other Twitter, any other website, and any other email other than support@aquagoat.finance is not us. They're all scammers. And they are taking advantage of the fact that we have to migrate manually. And again, we have to migrate manually because V1 contract was locked, renounced. This was the only way for us to do it. We would have loved to migrate everybody automatically if the V1 contract was not locked. It would have saved us a lot of work and saved us a lot of time. But we want to make sure that we bring everybody with us, everybody who wants to come with us. So that's why we've kept migration open for more than a month now. So yeah, just want to make sure please be wary of who you're contacting and who is contacting you.
Yeah. And again, all relevant informations about the migration are available on our website. The forum is linked on our website. This is for your guys' safety, right? Don't trust any other links that are being sent to you through tweets or DMs. We made it as simple as possible. Any instructions, the forum to be available on our site so that you can trust it on our website. And like Janelle said, we're never going to ask for your private information. Even when you do fill out the form, we did see some people who, instead of sending their wallet address, they did send their seed phrase. I made sure to delete those responses, and I emailed them hey, you sent us your seed phrase. Don't worry, we deleted it. We need your wallet address, so please only send your wallet address. And again, don't trust anything that asks to verify your wallet. If you lose your tokens, there's nothing that we can really do to assist you. You have to do your own due diligence as well. So yeah, for your guys' safety, all relevant informations are available on our website to help you guys out as safely as possible.
You want to jump into some of the charities?
Yeah, sure. So I just put out a form on all of our social medias asking for charity suggestions. So Dab Dabber, Drew. The ones that you mentioned on Facebook, if you can submit them into our charity form that you can find it on our Twitter, on our Facebook. Submit your like suggestions and requests. We're gonna pick the top 5, and that's gonna be our charity poll, and we'll have the community vote, and that's gonna be where our next donation goes to. It's gonna be our first donation as V2, and it'll be our first donation in partnership with Slam Token. So it's gonna be all great things.
Mm-hmm.
So far, we've gotten some really good suggestions. You know, some places in different parts of the world, some specific causes, like about like some dolphins that were being massacred in a certain area. You know, like there's lots of really worthy causes, and we will definitely have the community vote on that to see where everybody wants this donation to go to.
Let's see. Other news was I see someone commenting about Aquagoat is on the Safemoon Wallet. They just dropped their iOS today.
Yeah.
So
exciting stuff.
That's good for Aquagoat. You know, we're looking to also get listed on their swap as well. We're in the process of doing that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, aren't we trending on CMC today?
Yes.
Yeah. That's right.
Last I checked, we were 5. So we were going back and forth between 5 and 6.
And we were trending like a couple days ago too. I've been so tired, I forgot already.
Yes. So I mean, overall the project is going well.
Yeah.
We're not in heavy dips as other tokens are.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're actually in the positive. We're in the green since the migration started.
Mm-hmm.
And we still have a lot of things in store for the project.
Yeah, exactly. Like swaps coming out soon. I know it's a little behind, but you know we're constantly testing it, improving it, making sure you guys are getting a quality product as well. And apart from that, we're also trying to look for things past the swap, future developments. We've been brainstorming with a lot of different stuff, so we'll be updating the roadmap as well, giving you guys kind of a newer, better direction that we're looking into, something that is going to provide more utility, not just for us, but also the charities that we're working with and throughout the crypto space. Really try to impact the charity industry as best as we can as well, so that we can have proper use case as a proper token as well. So we'll keep you guys updated on that. But yeah, with the swap, it's we're just making sure we're getting you guys that quality product that you guys deserve as well.
And if for specific updates with the swap too, because I'm like talking to Ant here, and they finished the admin panel, and we're testing it yesterday, and they're supposed to send us the link for us to retest it on testnet, because we've been going back and forth between testing, making the changes, testing again. So hopefully this will, everything's worked out, and this last set of testing that we're going to do tonight and tomorrow will be the last little bit, and then we will definitely inform the community once that's done. And then for phase 2, that development hasn't stopped. So phase 2 is actually is already finished. We just have to enter the testing phases for phase 2 now. So we're doing a lot of things all at once, and just because one thing is might be delayed, that doesn't mean that other things stop. So in a way it's actually pretty cool, because now phase 2 is going to come out closer to phase 1. Another update is from the Oceans Conference. We got invited to come back already for next year's Oceans Conference. It's going to be, I forgot the exact dates, but it's going to be in mid-October of next year. It's going to be on the East Coast this time. I think Virginia is what they said.
Yeah, Virginia.
Yeah, so that's exciting. And this time we're being invited to like speak. Last time we or this past Oceans Conference, we had a exhibit booth and people would come to our booth. Next time we're going to have a booth and we're actually going to have stage time to speak. So that's going to be exciting. Mm-hmm. And I have 2 meetings this week. I mentioned before that over 40 different organizations and individual scientists wanted to talk to us like after the conference and like have a meeting to like see if we could work out some kind of partnership or see how they can contribute to our cause. So I have 2 of those meetings this week. One with a pretty high class or high level oceanographer. I don't want to say like specific names yet. And another with somebody who's really invested in ocean conservation. It knows a lot of people in that field and wants to connect us with more people. So fingers crossed for that. I can't make any promises, but it is going to take some time to meet with each person. But it is exciting that even like a few weeks after the conference, they're still like very engaged and excited to connect with us.
Yeah.
We also became members of the Marine Technology Society. So we're officially members of that organization. It's really exciting that they invited us to become members and want us to do webinars with their members, and it's really exciting stuff. You know, those things are going to take time to work through, but it just shows like how integrated we're becoming in the blue sector is what they call it. So they were saying like, wow, I've never seen anything like this in the blue sector. So you know, really, really exciting stuff.
Yeah.
And once migration is done, I can't wait to have more time to do all the other things that we want to do.
Yeah. So, you know, kind of going over these updates, kind of, you know, we just want you guys to also see that we're still moving along with the project and also the things that we're dealing with and as to why, you know, migration is taking a little bit of time. But again, we're working as best as we can to make sure that everybody who filled out the form will be accommodated. It's just that now we've got the ball rolling. We've got some things that we're handling as well to make sure that we can still also continue with the project. So just have patience with us, and we will definitely follow up with you guys if you did submit the form. Again, last day to apply is on October 8th, 11:59 p.m. UTC. I believe that's 7:59 Eastern time as well. So just make sure that you guys fill out the form by that time, and don't do anything with your tokens yet until you hear further from support at aquagoat.finance, our only email that we'll contact you from.
Mm-hmm. There's a question. So tell us what happens if purchased one day after AMA and couldn't figure out how to do it. I couldn't even find my coins in Metamask.
Oh. I mean, you can feel free to, fill out the form. You know, we're trying to do our best to make sure that people are going to get migrated. We only mentioned that, you know, hey, if you bought like after the AMA, just because of the fact that the price was, you know, like 75-80% down. I mean, you're obviously getting a huge discount as well by that point. So it's kind of unfair for you to you know, get tokens migrated when other people who have also been holding longer, who probably were down a lot more, are also expecting to get migrated. But again, just fill out the form. We are checking case by case. So it will be the tokens you receive would be adjusted if we do find that, hey, you did buy more tokens in the dip. Plenty of times I have seen plenty of people do that. Tons of people who bought thousands of dollars worth, trying to get an easy like 3-4x, getting their tokens migrated. They were hit with the penalty. We just gave them the dollar value of the tokens that they bought. Again, that's why we're doing like dollar value as well. Make sure that the investment that you guys had, right, it's protecting the dollar value. That's why we couldn't just do a direct like one-to-one swap, because if we did, you guys actually would have been lost out on a whole lot more money, because the market cap was going to be a lot lower. So with that, this was, again, like Janelle said, the best way to do it. We couldn't pull the liquidity from V1. It was all locked. We couldn't halt trading. So there's no way that we could have done the usual migration. I guess in the future now we can, but yeah, in the future.
Snapshot thing, we couldn't do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we could do the snapshot, but in terms of, like halting trading, pulling the liquidity and transferring over to a new token, like we couldn't do. Yeah, we couldn't do that at all, just because we lacked that control.
Without the incentive migration wallet, there would have been no funds for liquidity. So it had to be done. It had to be done this way.
Yeah.
I know there's other tokens that went through migration, but this is what you get when you have a lock contract.
Yeah.
So. And like that's kind of what happens when like you have a truly, genuinely, organically like community driven token. Like we're all community members who came together after the token was launched. It's like this is all organic growth from like literally we built this from the ground up. So it's like, but moving forward from this point, there's so much exciting things, and we're so excited for like the people who are choosing to come with us on this journey. Like we have so much planned. We have a lot to update on our roadmap and our white paper. Also, I just wanted to point out, somebody said that they submitted the form on our website over 3 weeks ago. I want to say that on the timestamp, the very first person who submitted that form submitted on September 19th. So there's no way that you submitted that form over 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So maybe like check your calendar or check your timestamps, because there's no way that you submitted over 3 weeks ago.
It might have been the older form as well. But we have gotten around to a lot of those people. If you sent it in a little, like, if you were one of the later people to send it, I know that first form was active, I think like early September. If you're one of the later people, again, we are doing it from the earliest people and onwards. So just have patience as well if you did fill out the older form. And basically same thing with the newer form as well. We're starting from the people who sent first, moving over to the later senders. Of course, first come, first serve as best as we can. But just have patience with us and bear with us as we get through it.
And thank you for everybody's positivity. Like everyone's positivity is so uplifting. Like it really means a lot. Like when people comment on all of our social media and here in the chat, I know it gives me the energy to keep going.
Yeah.
And you're right, we do have day jobs. Thank you for acknowledging that.
Yeah.
We do have like our regular day jobs on top of Aquagoat. But because we really care about Aquagoat, like this is something we're passionate about, like we spend all of our free time on this.
Essentially. Yeah.
I know I'm in meetings nonstop for my day job, and I'm still like finding time to do Aquagoat stuff. I'm doing both at the same time. So hopefully my job's not looking at this.
Just running through the Twitch chat. Somebody asked, what can they expect to be the next pump catalyst to get more eyes on the beast Aquagoat? We are working on different marketing tactics to get as much exposure to our token. We did lock in some influencers to work with. Luckily, we are also trending on CMC, so that's also a major help. We did have PooCoin ads that were running a little while ago. Planning to get them running again. Spoke with like somebody who kind of gave it was like further advice on how to make the PooCoin ads a little more I guess eye-catching, so to say. The analytics for the PooCoin were really good. We had like over 1 million impressions, which was amazing. over tens of thousands of clicks over to our Telegram. So that was awesome. We've also got AMAs that we're going to be doing with different exchanges like LA Token, P2P. We've got trading competitions that we're launching with, I believe it's L Bank, Bitmart, and Whitebit. So we're running like a lot of these different marketing things to make sure that we can get eyes on our project as well. In terms of a pump catalyst, it's always hard to really be like, what's the next pump catalyst? Because I remember on the V1 contract when we had the whole Mark Zuckerberg thing, no one really expected it, right? So that's why, you know, people who hodl, they always win, because they never know when it's going to pump. But once it does pump, you know, you'll be glad that you were holding on rather than selling off because you were getting impatient. But again, we are doing as much as we can, working our different directions basically to try and get as much exposure to our project.
And to add to what Patrick is saying, I know I'm actively talking to a couple of YouTube people that you guys might be familiar with. So hopefully that'll pan out. You know, we're in the early stages of talking, so hopefully we can get some more exposure that way. I saw a question. I thought maybe we skipped over it. Someone said exchange holders don't need to do anything, correct?
Yes.
So if you're on an exchange, you're good to go. They're going to handle it for you.
Yeah. I guess to clarify, the only two exchanges that we haven't heard from at all is ZT Exchange and BKEX exchanges. Yes. We've tried contacting them through different ways. I've tried contacting through Telegram. I've tried contacting through their email. There's been like they haven't gotten back to us at all. You know, basically sending an email as often as we can, even from the beginning of the migration. So they're the only ones that we haven't really, you know, figured out whether or not they're going to get migrated. But otherwise, if you are holding on other exchanges, like if you're holding on Hotbit, for example, don't worry, you don't need to send your tokens out. Like James said, if you're holding on an exchange, basically you're good to go. Apart from ZT and BKEX, they're the only ones that are kind of up in the air right now.
So if you want to reach out to them, ask them what's going on, that'll be great for us. I mean, if we have a lot of people maybe asking questions to these exchanges, maybe they'll say, okay, let me reach out to Aquagoat and get the ball rolling.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Safemoon J mentioned the Safeearn staking pool. We did have like a staking pool and even a liquidity farm on all of Cash. We can look into Safeearn. Apart from that staking related, we will also have like staking available on our platform, the Aquagoat Swap. So that's gonna be really exciting once we get it launched.
Safemoon J also said, "Win V3."
But things would be so much easier because we actually have like a controlled contract.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what the future holds?
Don't even joke.
Yeah, he said Jake. He said Jake.
Okay. Need help with your merchant account for your online store? I don't know, Patrick, do we?
Oh, sorry about that. I just had to blow my nose and I didn't want to be on camera for it. Right now, I mean, we've got our graphics team who have been awesome basically with you know, creating designs, and then so it's just a matter of updating really. At the moment it doesn't seem like I don't think we need necessarily any help, but if it comes down to it, Daverju, I'll keep you in mind, and then we'll connect to be able to get work done for the merchant account. Appreciate that you reached out. Local Repo Man in the chat mentioned that they transferred their tokens over to the Safemoon app, realized the price error, and transferred it back. Will this affect you getting the upgrade? So I just want to mention first thing, if you have a crypto wallet, say through MetaMask or Trust Wallet, you can actually just import your wallet into the Safemoon wallet, I believe. so that you don't actually lose out on the transfer fees. The transfer fee for the older token was also 4%, and if it will affect you getting the upgrade, in order to get the upgrade, you do need to request for it on a Google form on our site. It's not going to be automatic airdrop. We want to know basically if you want to get migrated, you just need to fill out our form on our site. It's not going to be automatically to your wallet. So what you didn't affect you. You might get a little less tokens just because you did all those transfers, but otherwise you will still be able to get migrated as long as you fill out the form on our site. Let's see. Safe Sean.
Thank you. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna
I'm
say
reading the positive comments.
Oh, no worries.
It helps my soul.
What's the positive comment?
Oh, thanks for the AMA. Much appreciated. You guys go
rock. Thank you. Safe Sean just asked what's going on with his V2, filled out the form, waiting over 3 weeks. Again, we've got like I guess even including the first form, it's like 30,000 people that have basically requested. So it's a step-by-step steady process. As long as you sent in the form, you will be helped out. If you sent in on the most recent form, don't do anything with your tokens yet. If you sent in on the first form that we had up, we're running through those alongside the most recent form. So just stay tuned. We'll get you your tokens eventually. Just bear with us, please. It's a lot for us to go through. Yeah, up to 30K.
Will exchanges be able to receive reflections? Oh, yeah.
I love that question. Yes, yeah. Which is great.
That's one of the big reasons why we migrated.
Exactly.
So that you guys can get reflections on exchanges.
Yeah, getting reflections on exchanges and also being able to, I think it's like you can transfer out of exchanges with less fees, basically. So yes, you can receive reflections. I believe well, I think for Hotbit, they said they provide like a staking program. You actually have to stake your stake your tokens to be a part of the rewards. I think the rewards just accumulate in their hot wallet. So if you want to get a piece of those rewards, you have to stake your tokens. Bitmart, they basically keep track of holder amounts over time, and then they'll do a monthly airdrop to all of their holders. What else? Albank as well. They provide reflections as well. And also, like I said earlier, if you wanted to transfer out of an exchange to a crypto wallet, it will be a lot cheaper now. Also because the exchange wallets are whitelisted from the fee. So it's pretty cool. You buy it on an exchange, you don't get hit with a fee, and then you also transfer out, and there's no fee as well. So that's pretty cool about it.
Someone else is just acknowledging how having a day job and doing crypto is no joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of us are just getting off work and hopping right into this.
Yeah.
Actually.
And then that's not even accounting for personal lives, family lives, and stuff like that. So
my family's actually like, where are you? We never see you anymore, except for through an AMA.
Yeah.
My family's watching the movie now about me. So.
And we actually have a core team meeting after this.
Yeah.
That's okay. Honestly, it's worth it. It's like really time consuming, and yeah, it's like stressful a lot of times, especially with like some of the comments and stuff. But like when we're looking at the work that we're doing, and when we see things like with, I don't know if you guys have all seen like the updates with the turtle hatchery, and there's some more updates coming from some of our other partnerships so far. If you see like our beach cleanups that we've had, like it really feels worth it when all those things come to fruition. And especially like I wish that everybody could have come to the conference, because when other people saw the work that we're doing, and when other people saw like who we are and what we do, like they were like floored by us. And it's hard right now, just like any, like, you know, I guess you could call it like small business or whatever, like anything is hard in the beginning, but like I feel like if we push through, if our community pushes through, like it's so worth it. And the vision that we have for where this can go, and like the utility we actually want to bring to this token, and also like the actual things that we want to do, like the ecosystem, the charity-based ecosystem that we want to build with our swap, with our token, and with all the other plans that we have been discussing as a team, like it feels worth it. So yes, it's stressful. Hang in there with us, but we're gonna look at this like 5 years from now and be like, oh my gosh, look at where we started. Oh yeah, the nest. Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Oh yeah, did you want to provide an update basically on the nests?
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so there's 5 nests now. The last post we had was only 4, but there's 5, and that's actually, like, they said that's way above average. Usually they don't have like landings that often. So the fact that like within hours after our turtle hatchery was built, that they started having these multiple landings, they were like, oh, this is a good sign. So even the turtles know what's up, the sea creatures know what's up. They're coming for Aquagoat. They had some return turtles coming, and also some new turtle mamas coming. Mm-hmm. You will be able to adopt turtle mamas and get like a limited edition certificate very soon. And you can adopt the turtle mama. And then we'll also, once, you know, like the 3rd phase of our swap comes out, the NFT marketplace, you'll also be able to get the individualized NFTs of the little babies. So that's gonna be really fun. We're working with Alexander Yee with that. So really awesome stuff.
Yeah. I'm excited for that. You're gonna have the turtle mamas, and then you're also gonna have each individual the baby turtle that you can have as an NFT. So it's gonna be really cool. The NFTs will also act as an adoption certificate for the specific baby turtle or turtle mama, and then you can also basically sell off and trade your NFT turtles to each other. So that's gonna be really cool. So at least we also integrate NFTs as something from the blockchain into charity. So that's going to be really exciting.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Someone mentioned, Cyclo said, can we track our turtle we adopt? Yes. So actually what's really cool, and this is actually how we can do the NFTs because they're going to be individualized. So when the turtles are born, they are tagged as well. These turtles are tagged. So they are going to be individual turtles as well. So with that, we will be able to get updates generally on when they land.
If they land back on the island.
Yeah. Yeah. If they land back.
They're not like high tech, tags. They're like number tags. And then like if they come back to the island, it's like, oh, you're back. Well, which actually happens quite a bit. Like some of the mama turtles who came back like had tags on them. So it was like, oh, welcome home. Yeah.
Someone said turtle Inu.
Yeah, turtle Inu token. Maybe we'll add it to our swap.
Yeah.
Make a Ninja Turtle NFT.
Another partnership update with Miss California Earth. We had our 2nd cleanup with her. I'm currently planning our 3rd one with her. We're aiming for once a month. So sometime in like mid or late October, we're gonna have our 3rd one. And then she's actually so like I guess like pageant like delegates have like training camps. and like also do cleanups and do volunteer work during their training camps. So she was also like spreading the word about Aquagoat during her last one in Florida. And then the actual competition is coming up. I think it was like January or February. So that will be cool. It'll be on TV, and she's definitely promoting Aquagoat everywhere she goes. She even has like a sign with us and her on it, so it shows the partnership and the sponsorship. So that's really cool. And if anybody else is interested in doing beach cleanups in their area, like you don't have to wait for Miss California Earth to show up. You can contact us and let us know if you seriously want to have your own Aquagoat beach cleanup in your area and you want to set it up. We can help support that. So just send me an email.
I just want to say thank you to people who are saying that they hope I'll be okay. I'm not sick. It's just the weather change because up here where I am in Canada, like specifically Vancouver, like the weather just goes all over the place. Like it was really warm the past 2 days, and then it suddenly gets really cold. And I just checked the news that because for us here we have Thanksgiving really early actually, and it says that we're on par to have like our coldest Thanksgiving yet, so we might have some snow. So my body's kind of just like getting the sniffles now. But I just want to say thank you to the people who are asking me to feel better. Thank you. Dower Juice says I need a dab. It's been a while.
Some comedian Jared asked, "How's her car doing?"
Oh yeah.
If you watched my live stream from the cleanup, she actually got into a car accident on the way to the second cleanup. She's fine now though, and everything's good. It didn't scare her away. She's like, let's do a third one. So and it's cool because I think the plan is the next one we're gonna do is at a lake. So we did a creek. Well, it was a dried creek. Well, we did a creek, we did a beach, and now we're gonna do a lake. So all bodies of water, are part of the Aquagoat, mission. And yeah, she is saying like she is saying how like wow like crypto is exhausting, like now that she's like more like involved in the crypto world, because she was like a passive investor, and now that she's more involved, she's like, this is a lot of work.
Yeah. Crypto never sleeps.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Crypto has me up in the middle of the night. And Patrick knows because I think I'm gonna bug him the middle of tonight. But this is up in the
no worries.
Middle. That was just like a soft reminder to him.
Oh yeah, no worries. I'll be awake. We're always up at night.
Yeah, like I'm tired.
No, that's the thing, because we're North America, right? But then most of the crypto market is like Asia, Europe. So when we're supposed to be asleep, actually, our markets are awake, and so are our partners too. So we gotta make sure that we're up in the middle of the night to be able to talk to them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, Repo Man. Yeah, like let's connect. If you haven't already, fill out the charity form, and send me an email, jfortaleza@aquagoat.finance. Because yes, I think that would be great.
Yeah.
Thanks, Blito.
I guess I did just want to add on top of like charity work or partnerships. We are in contact with I guess it's like the Rotary Club, at least locally here. That's really cool. Essentially, it's like I guess it's a bespoke group of individuals, wealthy individuals who look to do a lot of good. Essentially, and their mission is primarily like water themed, and they do also try to do a lot of charity work as well. So we are talking to them to be able to work with them, potentially include us into their financial strategy. Basically, I've already met with a few of their members, gotten a few of them basically invested and onboarded. They were a little wary at first. They are a bit of the older crowd, but a lot of them were also very curious. And once they were kind of included on as well as an investor, they were really excited as well. And I'm sure the people who did get on, I think it was like a week and a half or so ago, they're at least like 20-30% up as well. And I know the word's spreading out throughout their group as well, because thing with them is they're, like I said, they're bespoke. They invest quite a bit. So and they told me their target like investment amounts, and it was at least 4 to 5 digits each. So we could see more uptake as those investors also pile in into the token as well.
So
Safemoon J is asking you to mute your mic when you're not talking.
Oh my gosh. I just got mute forever.
He hears every sniffle. So
thank you. Sorry, I don't have access to type in the chat right now, but my email, if somebody can write it, is it's also on the website under my picture, but it's J F as in Frank, O R T as in Tom, A L E Z as in zebra, A at Aquagoat.finance.
Patrick got you covered.
Oh yay, thank you. Safemoon J is so funny.
Any more questions? We're about 46 minutes in. Any more questions?
Yeah, I hope we kind of touched along everything basically, just so that you guys can get a feel of where we're at with the project and how migration's coming along, other exchanges and things like that. But yeah, if you guys had any more questions, feel free to drop it in the chat. We'll stick around for another few more minutes here.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned updates to the white paper, got estimates when I should start looking at the website for it.
Yeah, white paper update would be it's an ongoing thing. We want to dress it up, include the proper information, and it will be tied along with the roadmap update as well. So tentatively over the next 2 weeks, we'd love to get that rolled out. Tentative though, again, we have a lot of things that we're bouncing around. But as soon as we get that out, we'll also announce it as well. We'll drive it out as a renewed direction. I think coming out with the updated roadmap, updated white paper, because we do have a lot of ideas on the table right now that I think it'd be really cool to actually get down onto our roadmap, because we're focusing a lot more on the technical development now, and actually thinking of how we can integrate the blockchain and crypto further into working with charities apart from just using the token. The token itself is already really awesome, and that's what brought a lot of people at the Oceans Conference really interested in it. But I think now we've come up with a lot more ideas to actually also help further impact the ocean charity industry. So we're gonna update that as time goes on, and we'll keep you guys posted on that. We'll announce it out once it's released.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but probably maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
When all the migration parts.
Yeah. It'll take some time.
Yeah, when migration is done, we'll have more time for sure, which is coming up. Getting late on the East Coast. Yes, I know. I'm on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost 10 here.
Yeah. Alrighty. I guess there's no more questions. We'll probably wrap it up here. Oh, see one person came up here. If they understand correctly, 100 to 1 is the ratio regardless of when they submit the form. Somewhat. I released the formula out there a while back. I think a mod would be able to answer your question a little better. I think how it is like we'll take the amount of tokens you had, we'll multiply it by the 8 price point to get the dollar value. Afterwards, we'll convert it basically over into the version 2 tokens. So it's about 100 to 1 swap. You might get a little bit more, you might get a little bit less. Generally somewhere around there, but I can guarantee you that you will get more tokens that way than if you were to simply sell your Aquagoat V1 and then buy Aquagoat V2. So it is worth it to be patient for the migration to occur, because again, you'll get more tokens this way than just selling and then buying V2.
I know some people are buying into V2 and migrating so that they can get reflections while they're waiting for their migrated tokens. So, not financial advice, but something that other people are doing.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
Hydra, you want to say anything before we get off? I just wanted the community leaders for Discord. So if you guys are on Discord, you might be familiar with Hydra.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Not much else to say, y'all. I did pretty well. Sorry, I had my hands full of stuff. It was like the one time I did during the entire AMA. Think you got me. It's safe. No, everything seemed pretty good. If everyone filled out the form, the mods, we are working with people, but we are not your technical support. We would like all that to go to one central area because we don't have the time to be able to be answering everyone's questions at once. I mean, I was up till about 3 or 4 a.m. some nights having to answer people's questions, and I answered the same question about 40, 50 times.
Mm-hmm.
And then and then we made everything on the website. That's where you need to go get your information. And if you are getting frustrated, I understand it, but try your best to at least approach us and just let us know how you're feeling without trying to cuss us out.
Mm-hmm.
You will get your problems fixed a lot easier that way, rather than getting muted.
Yeah.
Or banned, because people on Reddit are saying some disrespectful things, or Twitter. So
yeah,
I know some people are really mean, and some things I'm just like, did you not read the post, or did you never like read our website? And it's just like, why are you so mean if you haven't read anything? So
you're on Reddit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're working through it though. But you guys, some people could be a little nicer about it.
Yeah. I do appreciate the people who at least make a post saying that they do apologize for saying the nasty things they said before once they finally got their tokens migrated. I found that was a recurring trend. So again, we understand you guys could be frustrated. We ask you guys could be a little nicer though. We're doing the best we can. And I know that those apology posts made up by other people, it's just kind of like proof that despite the nasty things you guys say, we will still work for you guys, but we'd appreciate the kindness. We're human.
Yeah. Some of the posts are really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like the posts that are just like, hey, sorry that I was a jerk, and like here's like proof, and then they show like screenshots of like their reflections and stuff, and they're like, my bad. I was like, yay, I'm happy that you got like really good reflections now. Hooray.
Yeah. Like if you're on V2 right now, 9 times out of 10 you're very happy about the migration. So
yeah.
Well, maybe not even. Go ahead.
No, I'll just say 9 times, maybe 9.5 times out of 10. You're happy about the migration.
Yeah.
And somebody said, "Oh yeah, I deleted a comment and apologized, LMFAO. I wasn't super rude, but I know it looked bad, and that's all of our investments. Not a good look."
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for doing that. That makes a difference.
I think the point I wanna stress on what Cyclophane said was that it's all of our investments. So it looks bad to talk bad on your own investment. So I mean the best thing to do actually is to support as much as you can, because you also have to think about outsiders looking in. If you want your investment to grow and you want your investment to pump, you also have to make your investment look good. And again, I understand how frustrating it can be, but if you guys work with us, it's a domino effect basically. As outsider investors look in and they see good things, they'll want to invest more, and the chart looks good, attracts more investors, so on and so forth. So yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, love the support in the chat. That's amazing.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Keep it up. Shout us out on social medias. I try on Twitter to like as many comments as I can, and also to reply. And we try to reply back on other Facebook, Reddit, Discord as much as possible.
Also, I just wanted to touch up on something. Since those recurring comments are that I sent my coins in and I haven't seen anything, I have found that the majority of those people have yet to set up the V2 on their wallet. So they have their coins, they just haven't looked at them, but don't see them yet.
I tried. Yeah, I've helped a few people with that problem.
Yeah, that is something I noticed. That's something I noticed in the forum as well.
Or they're on the Ethereum network instead of the
smart. Oh yes, yes, you will definitely not see it on the Ethereum network.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
I love this comment from Darian Doom Dancer. Well, you got me from laughing at the chaos and expecting to lose everything I put into the coin to more or less all in, trusting you guys and supporting the project. So thanks for that. Oh my God, that warms my heart so much. Yay.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Let's probably wrap it up here. It's almost 7 o'clock on our side. 10 p.m. for James, and we still got a team meeting after this. So so we'll wrap it up here for now. We'll see you guys probably in 2 weeks again. We're spacing out the AMAs a little bit more, so we have more to talk about each AMA. We'll see you guys in about 2 weeks. We'll also see you guys on Reddit, Discord, Telegram, the whole shebang, if you guys want to talk to us as well. So we'll see you guys there on the flip side. And then until next time, I guess we'll see you all around. Cheers, everybody. And thank you so much for all your time today. We'll see you guys soon. Cheers.
See ya.